Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to VFG Movie Reviews with your host, Tim Williams.
How's it going, guys? Welcome to VFG Movie Reviews. My name is Tim, and this is my review for 1932's The Mummy. On the 90th anniversary of this movie, I had to do this review. I wanted to do older movies. Show my range of reviewing things, and I love the Universal monsters. They are a wreck over here, but I have a shelf with like Frankenstein from the NECA Universal Monsters. And I have over there, I should have probably grabbed it for the video, but I have the black and white version of Boris Karloff's The Mummy. And those will be better displayed later on, but that's a side story. Let's get into this review, and I'm going to do my best with this. I love this movie, not because I am such a fan of old Hollywood and what it took to get there, like even the good and the bad of old Hollywood. And Boris Karloff is just one of those brilliant artists from that time. His roles in many movies, but he lives on in the monster universe and what could have been and what could be if Universal ever gets their head out of their asses and actually makes more of these monster movies. I would love to see it. But I loved it. It was so cool to see him, to see that reaction of when he becomes alive, and the close up on his face as he's playing not his mummy character but his secret identity, and he just has that close up of his eyes and they light his eyes up, and it's just so beautiful. The costume design, the way everybody looked in this, Imhotep, the way he looked in this, Zeta Joanne, I think it was her name. She played Helen Galvester. She plays, it's Karloff's love interest, and she's amazing. And just her look and the clothing design fits her so perfect. And when he's finally like putting his plan into motion to turn her into his love, and it's so good. And it's hard to talk about these movies in a nowadays sense. I would personally love to have been there when this movie debuted, and how dope it could have been and how badass it could have been to see. The makeup for Karloff is just absolutely amazing, and I know it was agonizing for it to be put on to him, but it looks so good, and so just because it's like stuck to his face, so it crinkles like it's just decaying skin, and it's so badass. I love, and it's hard to gush over this, and it's even hard to give a rating, because how do you give a rating to a movie that's 90 years old now, and it's something you've loved this whole time? Like, do you just not give a rating? But I did give it a rating. And my rating for this on our 5-star scale is a 4-star. Karloff is amazing. Zeta Joanne, she's amazing. Everybody in this film, in their roles and their presentation of all the characters, were absolutely amazing. The sets were gorgeous. Even the extras had like character to them, and I absolutely loved it. And I'm going to cover more of the monster movies as soon as I can. I'm not going to wait for anniversaries. I particularly just waited for this anniversary just because on this one. But I am going to cover the more of the Universal monsters and do some reviews for some of the upcoming action figures. I will have a review out for the black and white NECA Karloff later on down the road. But yeah, man, it's just, this is such a brilliant film. Go see it, guys. See it, enjoy it, and just live in the now and respect what came before and the people that paved the way for our actors now, our directors now, our cinematographers now, because they innovated. I mean, there's still innovation now, but they innovated to get us to. Thank you guys so very much. I appreciate you so very much. And I will see you in our next review.